you something now. There's this government website that they just sent that we can register, I think, for the youth or something. So I'll share let me copy the link. Let me visit the website. The website is developed using WordPress. So most of the website we have been visiting, they use WordPress to develop them. All right, let me, someone come, someone wants to join. Okay, can we hear me? Hello, can we hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. I'm with you.
Okay. So I will share my screen now so that you see what I'm talking about. Let me share my screen. Nationaluseconfact.com is a federal government website, and when I checked it, I discovered it was developed using WordPress. So most of the websites you have been visiting, company websites, e-commerce websites, any website at all, so you can use WordPress. Even LMS, that's learning management system, like school websites and others. So not to talk too much, I will just come in this way. Let's say you want to develop a website for a client, or you want to design for yourself. You first need, of course, to know your business name, and I believe most of us have business names. So you know your business name or the client's business name. Let's say it's a school now. If the school name is ABC, then you want to use something like abc.com or something. Are we together?
Yes, we are together.
Okay. Are we together, everybody? Okay.
We are together, sir.
Okay. So now you see this website. This website is, let me drop the link. Maybe we can even register. This is nationalyouthconfact.gov.ng. nationalyouthconfact.com.ng. It's I don't know, by federal government. If I scroll down, you see the president there, another. So by the federal government of Nigeria for youths to come together to share their opinion, etc. So this website now was developed using WordPress. So it's as simple as that. And funny enough, you can develop a WordPress website. In fact, if you don't do anything, you don't go to work, you don't do anything, you just sit down at home, you should be able to develop a WordPress website. 3 days, it depends on your level of proficiency. 3 days, 1 week, like me, I can develop a WordPress website. If you give me the pictures, the write-up, sharp, I'll just design it for you, because it's actually very straightforward and you achieve what you really want to achieve. So this website by the federal government, I'm just showing you so that you know that WordPress is actually powerful. Then the website in the world now, 40% of the website in the world, they use WordPress. So it can be very funny. Alright, so let me switch back to the material. In the material there, I believe I sent it to the platform, and the material already explained something. So I'll just share my screen again to show you more. They will not be dealing with theory. You already know most of the thing. Maybe we'll be dealing with practical. So let me share my screen now. So that's material. Okay, so I believe everybody has this material I shared to the group. If you don't have it, you can message me privately so we don't be bombarding the group with materials. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So when you want to develop, hello? Okay, when you want to develop a website, the first thing you should do is to think of what we call domain name. Has anyone heard of domain name before domain? Has anyone heard of domain before? DOMAIN.
Yes, sir. I know about it.
Okay, please, the class will be interactive so that we understand it better. I'm just being one minute talking. When we get to practical too, I'll be asking questions. So a domain name, or a domain, is the address that leads people to your website. Now we use a real life example. So if I ask you to come to my office or come to my house, what will you ask? Of course, it will be the address of my house. If I just say come to my office and you say okay, you don't ask me the address, you don't ask me anything about how to get there, then I believe you are making a mistake. So if I ask you to come to my house, the first thing you should think of will be, what is your address? So I'll send you my address. For example, when I told us to join meeting, what did you do? I sent the link to us. At least I sent the link to the meeting. Without the link, we can't come. So without the domain name, you can't visit any website. As it is written here, a domain name is the unique address where users find your website, like your businessname.com, like anything you want to use .com, .com.ng, .org, etc. So to choose a domain name, it is always good to use domain name that you can easily remember. You don't, for example, now it's not nice you are using maybe your local name, something very typical that becomes so difficult for people to even spell. You use something simple, Jumia.com. Something like gg.ng and all those kind of things. So you use something simple, something when someone sees it, you can easily cram it, shoprite.com, something very simple. Alright. Now, one of the advantages of using a good domain name is when I type your business on the search engine, it can easily bring up your business. When it brings your social media, then it will also bring your website. Very, very important. Then when you think of a domain name now, for practical purpose, let me use my own as an example. If I want to build a website for my company, so what I would do is I would think of my domain name, and my domain name is my business name is Learnitpedia Technologies. So I can just go online. I will just go online, Learnitpedia Technologies. What I will do is let me open a new tab and share it. I will go online. The first thing I should do is to check whether the name is available or not. The way you want to register a company, you want to go to CAC. If you're in Nigeria, then people in Malawi, I believe if you want to open a business, you must register with the government. In Nigeria, we call it CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission. So you also want to go to somewhere like CAC. Now, if you want to do your domain now, you want to check whether or not the name is available. You can use something like domain.com. You can go to a website called domain.com. You want to check if the website is available or not. Hello, can we see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you go to a place called domain.com. Now let me recap again. If you want to build a website, the best thing is you have a domain name, of course. Domain name is the address that will lead people to your website. The address that will lead people to your website.
Sir.
Then when you okay.
Sorry. I said, can you zoom in the screen more?
Okay, you're not seeing the screen, right?
Yes, I have eye problem. If possible, you can zoom it. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Alright, so as we can see now, the website is domain.com. What I come here to do now is first, for example, you are my client. You told me now to build a website for you. What I will ask you is your business name. After telling you, because most clients will tell you, okay, just go and do everything. My business name is this. They will tell you to go and think for them. Like they don't even want to think. So when you say your business name is Learnitpedia Technologies, the first thing I will do is I will ask you, okay, will you like to use .com? When you say you like .com, so I will come here and type Learnitpedia. It's Learnitpedia Technologies.com. Learnitpedia Technologies.com. Then I'll click on search. Remember, we are checking. We want to know whether or not this domain name is available. So we don't tell our clients that, okay, or your business, you think it's available. Someone else might have used it. If you think you have a business called ABC, someone else might have even used abc.com. So you need to check first to be sure whether this domain name is available or not. So what we are doing now is availability check. Still loading. I know why it's not slow. So if it's available, they will tell us, and if it's not, they will also tell us. Okay, and let's see if it's available. Okay, can we see now? Is it available? Hello, is it available?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
You can see the same.
Can't see the screen from here.
Sorry, you can't see the screen.
I don't know if it's my network.
No, I think it's your network.
I hope you are recording it, please.
Yes, I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. So we have learnpediatechnologies.com. Learnpediatechnologies.com. You say what? Congrats, your domain is available, right? Now let me check another domain name that is not available. Is there any popular website that is not available? Let me say Gigi. I know Jumia. Let's say Jumia.com. I know .com.ng is not available. Let's see. Okay, so what can you see now? They said what? Someone should help us read it. Someone should help us read. What can you see on the screen now?
New.
Okay, it's already registered. That is, it is not available. Now, one question I will be expecting from you now is, when do you use .com? When do you use .org? When do you use .net? You know, we have many things you can use. We call all these .com. Is anything .com, .net, .org, .this, .that? We call them extensions. You get that? Anything .com, .net, .this, .that? They are called extensions. Now, your business name plus extension equals to a domain. That is, when you see Jumia.com now, Jumia is a business name. .com is an extension. Now, when you join them together, it becomes a domain. Do you get it now? So when I say Learnitpedia Technologies, then I go and buy .com. So Learnitpediatechnologies.com becomes a domain. Alright. Just know that business name plus extension equals to domain. Extension .com, .org, .net, .lm, all of that. Now I use .com majorly for commercial businesses that you do to earn money. Like you are selling provisions, you are selling electronics, etc., etc. Because your clients or you may want to design a website and they just use .com when they ought not to use .com. So you should be the one to advise them that no, the best thing to use is not .com, is that. Now use .org for not-for-profit businesses. Let me say, I think it's in the material. Not-for-profit businesses like charity organization, NGO, church, and all that. You use .org. You use .net for networking companies. .net for networking companies. But funny enough, people now prefer .com. In fact, you see some people say that ought to use .net, they are using .com. People that ought to use .biz, B-I-Z, they use .com. People that ought to use .tech, technology companies use .tech, T-E-C-H, they use .com because .com is now very, very popular. Now we also have some specific domains, extensions, sorry. Something like .gov is for government. You can't design a website and use .gov, except you are designing for a government. Then majorly we only specify the country, .gov.ng, like the website I showed us initially. That one is .gov.ng. That is government of Nigeria. Ghana will be .gov.gh. So you need to know this. If you are developing a website for UK government, so you are using .gov.uk. So if you are doing empowerment, maybe women empowerment, that's .gov.uk. Anything government is .gov. The code of that country. Rwanda is RW. I think Ireland is IE also. That's Europe. Then if you are also designing for a school, like universities, polytechnics, colleges of education, you use .edu.ng. Do you get it now? So most of us, when we're in school, you know, you have .edu.ng, etc., etc. So our brother from Malawi, what's the extension? If you want to design a website for the government of Malawi now, that would be what? I think that would be .gov.what? Hello, are you there? Hello?
Yeah.
So what's the extension for Malawi?
Extension Malawi, you say it's maybe .mw.com, yeah.
Okay, MW, right?
Yeah, mw.com.
Okay. All right, so Malawi is MW, Nigeria is NG, Ghana is GH, Rwanda is RW, etc., etc., etc. So do we all understand what we are discussing?
Yes, sir. We understand, sir.
Okay. All right, so we call all these .com, all of that extensions, and they are more expensive than each other. I think .com, the last time I bought .com, I bought it in 23,000 or so. So you pay for all these things. Now when you are developing a website for somebody, you need to calculate all these things. Number one, the extension, how much? If you are using .com now, maybe 23k. When you get to the cart, when we get there, I will show you all these things we are discussing. So all these things are the things you calculate. .com, .ng, .that. So we call these things extensions. And when you have your business name plus extension, it becomes a domain. So I want questions now before I go to hosting, because some people don't know the difference between hosting and domain. So they used to mix it up. So questions before I go to hosting, because after this explanation, I will start practicing. We may not have time to come back. Questions? Please let's ask questions before I go to hosting. Ask things. You want to say something?
Okay, sir. Oh, okay. You said that that name, for example, you said about jumia.com.ng. So you mean that one is like a domain name?
All right, thank you. That's your question, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So a domain, that's jumia.com.ng is a domain name. Jumia.com.ng is a domain name. Do you get it? Now let me now explain. Now we have jumia.com.ng. It means Jumia is targeting Nigeria. So I will tell us one secret now. If I'm in Nigeria, you know when you're using your phone in Nigeria, the system will know that you're in Nigeria. That's why we can track people that tracking somebody in Nigeria. Desmond, I will answer you later. Now, do you know Jumia also has .gh.com.gh, that's Ghana. Immediately you go to Ghana and you look for anything, the system will know you're in Ghana. So the products they have in Ghana will be what you will see. Now let me show you something now. Let me share my screen so that you understand. So we in Nigeria, now when you search anything Jumia, what you will see is you will see products that are available in Nigeria because the system will automatically know your location. Now let me say Jumia. Let me just type Jumia shoes. Now when I type Jumia shoes, let me zoom my screen. Jumia shoes. When I type Jumia shoes, what can you see now? You see what Jumia Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Now let me type. You know, it's bringing Jumia Nigeria because I'm in Nigeria. If you're in Ghana and you type Jumia shoes, let me specify. Let me say Ghana. If I even change my VPN to let me scroll. Okay. Now what can you see in the domain now? www. what? No, .jumia.com.gh. That is, we have Jumia in Ghana, but because I'm in Nigeria, something did not bring it up until I specified. So if you don't specify, then if you assume I'm in Nigeria, then anything I'm buying here in Nigeria. But if I travel to Ghana and I type Jumia shoes, it will not bring that of Nigeria. It will bring that of Ghana, except you now specify. So it will give me based on my location. Do you understand that? So this is a domain name. Do you get it?
Yes, I well understood.
Okay. Somebody was raising hand. Desmond Joseph. Or was it by mistake?
Yes, sir. This
Sorry, you said?
yes, I said this extension you talk about, sir.
Yes.
Say in a continent like Africa, we have West Africa, South Africa, right?
Yes.
Okay, now when you are building, let's say example, we are building this one, a website for a client, we the person, let's say Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how can we able to get the Morocco extension, sir?
Just type it on Google. You can't know everything. You can't know all the extensions. Like extension is .com. But when you want to be specific to a country,
Okay.
if you want to be country specific,
Okay.
in Nigeria we have .com.ng.
Okay.
Now let me explain. You see,
Okay.
in Nigeria we have .com.ng, right? It means if I want to start my business,
Yes, sir.
.com.ng is always cheap. Some hosting companies will even give you free. Now it means my business is majorly for Nigerians. Let's say I'm selling rice or I'm selling Nigeria foods that I know that they can buy in Ghana, they can buy outside. I want to focus on only Nigeria, so I can buy domain .com.ng. Do you get it now? So it means
Yes, sir.
I'm focusing only on Nigeria. Then if I'm in Nigeria now, you can get remote jobs. You want to build a website for somebody in Morocco. Just go online, just go and say Morocco, what's it called? Domain extension for Morocco. Let me even look for it so you understand. Just go to Google now. You can even add AI. Domain extension
Okay.
for Morocco. It will bring it up. Do you get it now?
Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right. Okay, I think Morocco is .ma. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just ask.
Okay.
Then there's something called TPL, that's top, and TLP, that's top level domain. All this .com.
Okay.
We also have .africa. You can also have something .africa. Maybe they are designing something for the whole Africa. Like let's say USA now. Maybe one NGO there is designing something for the whole Africa. We can have .africa.
Okay.
Yes. So don't worry about that. It just when you start building it, the demand most people use .com, but when we have education like university, you can't use .com. You use .edu.
Yes.
Yes. Then Morocco is .ma. If you are designing for government, you don't use .com. You use .gov. That's country extension. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question before I move to hosting? Okay, Austin. Have you asked things?
Yeah, sir. Okay. That word.com, does it mean like communication? Like it is it advertised as
No.
.com? Like,
No, it's commercial. Com is commercial. ORG is organization. Net is net. B is IZ is business. So they all have meaning. You can always browse them. I sent the material I sent to the group. If you check down. Let me show you. You check down, the bottom of the page, you will see I explained some there. So they're actually very many. We even have .online. We have .io. If you want to build AI too, use .ai. You understand now? You know we have AI now. So we're going as we move on to we'll be using AI somehow. So you can use .c.com, .net, .org, .edu, .co. That's for company or corporation. .tech for technology. And I also explain when to use them. You understand?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. Somebody. Okay. Ask things. Can you bring down your hand now? Ask things. Can you bring down your hand?
I think I'm done here.
Yes, you can bring down your hand now, so that we don't get confused. Okay. Who's raising hands? Okay. Ask your question.
My question is, have you given a doubting on what and the main given after you said it already been identified? Is it necessary to change the name completely or add the one after the or one after the just for it to be?
Okay, thank you. That's a brilliant question. Now, when you search a name, let me okay, I've closed it. When you search a name and the name is not available. Now, let's say your business name is ABCD, and you say abcd.com, and abcd.com is not available. It's not a must to use .com. We have alternatives. You can try .net. Normally net is network, but then people are no more focusing like that on network now. People believe if it's not .com, you can use .net. Now, if .net is not available, it's always good to use. If, for example, now my business name is Learnitpedia, and I try Learnitpedia, it's not working, I can put technologies, so Learnitpedia technologies. But make sure you don't really shy away from your business name. Don't say because the name is not available, you want to use something else. Because if my business name is Learnitpedia, and you go online to go to learnitpedia.com or learnitpediatechnologies.com, and because it's not available, I now buy something else. It does not represent my company. So that your business name online, your website is your brand. The way you have logo, the way you have color combination, all of that, the same way you have website as your brand. So you need to also take it very serious. Do we all get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it.
Okay, now let me ship something. Okay, yes, you can ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, well, that's a good evening.
Yeah, I just want to ask a question now. Like for example, now you're talking about like different extension. I think you mentioned .ng. Is it two extension or just one extension? That's what I want to clarify.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you can meet. Okay, no, that's just an extension. That's just an extension. Do you get it? Hello.
Okay, I get you now. I understand.
Okay. Now, concerning that, let me explain something. We call something domain. Like that one you said now, that's .gov.ng, .edu.ng. Those ones are extensions. But we have something we call subdomain. You know, we have domain, something.com, something.com.ng, jumia.com.ng. That's a domain. Now we have another one called subdomain. Now in our schools, let's say you went to Uni Abuja or you went to OAU, you are ABU, you have abu.edu.ng, you have uniabuja.edu.ng. But now, if they now want to carry out admission process, they don't need to create another website. Of course, they can't see abu.ng and .edu.ng again because they've already purchased it. What will they do? They get a subdomain called admission.abu.edu.ng. You want to register hosted, they have hosted.abu.edu.ng. They want to recruit new staff, they have recruitment. You know, I believe we know those things in school now. We have been using them in schools. Do you understand subdomain now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So subdomain is something before the main domain. Recruitment.edu.abu.ng. That's subdomain. Domain is abu.edu.ng. Do you get it now? Hello, do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let me shift this in before I move to hosting. When you have a company and you discover that the company is moving very fast, the first thing you should do is get your domain, of course. And you know you need to also get domains around your company name. Now let me explain. Let's say your company name is facebook.com. Do you know that when your company is doing well, people may now go ahead and get facebook.net. Some will get facebook.tech. They just try to get it so that people will be confused now. They can be stealing your customer. You know, we are human beings, so we are cunning. Now, the way we avoid it is because something. Okay, the way we avoid it is you buy all those domains. You buy .net, you buy .com, you buy them. Then you redirect them to that facebook.com. Now, do you know when you visit? Who has ever visited fb.me? fb.me. Do you have account with fb.me? Eh? Does anyone have account with fb.me? Are we together?
It is today I had the names, the website.
Okay, please, I want us to contribute now, everybody. Do you know fb.me? fb.me. Hello?
Is it still a website for the
Yes,
web design program?
fb.me.
Is it? Sorry, Mr. Dan, you said what?
I think yes, I'm aware of fb.me.
Okay, now let me explain. We are all on Facebook. Facebook is fb.me. If you go to Facebook, if you go to your browser and you type fb.me, it will direct you to Facebook. You understand? If you like, they are trying to protect their brand because people can go ahead to like what's it called? To buy domain close to Facebook, and you will not be confused. People can design Facebook the same way Facebook is exactly they will design it. So if you're not careful, you don't know where to go. So you just register. I'm on Facebook, and they'll be stealing Facebook customers. So when you have your company and it's growing very fast, you need to buy domain, plenty domains to capture your brand, so that they don't go ahead and people will be using your brand name .net when you're using .com. Do you understand that now? Do you get that now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm taking time to explain.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking time to explain this one very well because when we move on, there won't be time to explain this again. And if you don't understand this basic one, there will be challenge. Sorry, sir.
Okay. There's this thing that Facebook used to do. Is it a website that in their business meta tools
Okay,
that
yes.
you can link your Facebook with
You are very
Instagram? Is it a website?
Yes, you see business.
Is it a website, sir?
Yes, you see business.facebook. You see business.facebook.com.
Yes.
It's a subdomain
Yes.
under Facebook. If you see meta business,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
you know we have meta business with business.facebook.com. We also have ad manager. We have adsmanager.facebook.com. In fact, Google even has it on Google now. If you want to see all your phone number you saved on Google, you go to contacts.google.com. You want to see your documents.google.com. You want to create forms.google.com. You have plenty of other ones that subdomain. The main top level domain is google.com. Do you get it now? All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's move to hosting. We have already. I think now everybody we should understand what domain means, etc. etc. Now let's move to hosting. You see, when you buy a domain, it's like you have bought a signpost, like a signboard that leads people to your office, to your shop, everywhere. Now the question now is, when they now visit that your shop, what will they meet there? Will they meet your provisions? You say you sell provisions? Please mute your mic. Desmond Joseph.
Okay. All right, sorry, sir.
So now when you have your domain, it's like you already have signboard. Now when you have your signboard and people are coming to buy goods, they come, they follow the signboard now, that's the address to your store, and they're not seeing anything in the store. How do you feel? You know, they'll feel bad now. They feel like it's like this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Do you get it now? So hosting is just a space, like just say hosting is your office online or your house or you rented apartments, it's a shop, a store you rent online to keep your files. When you visit a website, all these pictures you are seeing, the videos, the write-up, everything you are seeing on that website is possible because it has been hosted on the website. Hosting simply means you house somebody, you keep somebody. When I come to your house, you host me, it means you welcome me, sit down, you see share, you see TV in the house. But for people to come to the house, they need an address. That's why we went to get domain. You get hosting now. You must have been hearing of server and all that. So you keep your stuff online so that people can have access to it. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, another thing,
Yes, sir.
do you have any question on hosting?
No, sir. I've already understood, sir.
Okay. Now. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
This server and URL, are they working together?
All right. Mute your mic. Let me explain. I think you are getting it confused. URL is just a link directing you to a particular resource on a website. That is a path that you follow to get to a particular page, a particular file. Or okay, now for example, when I sent you the link on the platform, that okay, join through this link. That link now is a URL. We call it a uniform resource locator. That is, it brings you to a destination. Now, if anybody clicks another link other than this now, the person will definitely go to another website or another place, either it exists or not. So it can either bring forward or something like that. So the complete path, like the path that takes you to a website or to a resource or anything, is called URL. Just think of URL like a domain. Just think of URL as a domain. Server is just space online where you keep your stuff, you keep your resources. You pay for a domain, you buy it, you see everything, then you also pay for hosting. Do you understand now? Now, what I will now explain again is what we call SSL. SSL means secured socket layer. Secured socket layer. Now, when you visit a website and the website is telling you that this site is not secured, don't put your credit card or sensitive information on this website, blah 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 blah. Has anyone visited such kind of website before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes you say advance, continue, or sometimes it's something like back to safety. Now it means the website does not have SSL. I remember a few months ago or last month, I was creating a website for somebody, and the person already bought SSL. So while creating the website, the SSL expired. So she was trying to visit, she was complaining. I said, just pay for the SSL now, the thing has expired, because she's the one in charge of the site. I was just building it. So when immediately she paid, the thing became normal again. So because the site was already saying the site is not secure. So she was like, why won't this site be secured? So SSL is secure socket layer. That it's that thing you will see something like key. When you visit the website up, you see something like key. I will get the picture and share it with us when we get to host it. So it is also good your website have SSL. If your website does not have SSL, it will tell people that your website is not secure. And if you are running e-commerce and your website is telling people not to put their debit card, not to make any transaction, then why are you having e-commerce then? So it is always very good that you have security. That's SSL on your website. So I will show you this as we proceed. Now what I want to show you now is the practical aspect. As I said earlier, if you want to host, you need to host with a company. That is people that provide space online. The way we have Google Drive. You know, if I say, okay, upload your file online, you either use iCloud or use Google Drive. We have Mega.nz, etc., where you can upload your files online. Some of us even upload files on Facebook. We make it private for future reference. 13 years, 15 years. You can still download your files back. Yes. So you host with a company. If you are building your website, I will ask you which company are you hosting with, something like that. You can say I'm hosting with HostingGuy, I'm hosting with Bluehost, and all that. So I list some hosting companies on the in the material. We have HostingGuy, we have Bluehost, we have Namecheap. The question people used to ask is which one is the best to host with. But anybody that asks me, I don't tell them this one is the best. Number one, I've not tested all. But the few I've tested, I've used HostingGuy, I've used Namecheap, I've used Google Host, I've used TrueHost, I've used which one again? I've just used a few. Now, the way you determine the one that is best, number one, is your purse or your pocket. Let's say you have 30k to host your website and buy your domain, and you say you want the one that is very very good. Maybe the one that is very good is like 50, 70k. So you know definitely you have to settle for the one that your money can carry. Then number two, you may need one that is very very fast. Now when the one that is very fast is more expensive and you have the money, you can go. So to you, that would be the best. To me now, I love companies that have good customer service. When I run into a problem, I message you, you reply, you can even have live chat. But I say, because when you're designing website, you will actually have some issues. Later on, you may have some issues. Not like you may. Now, if you have some issues, there are some issues you can't solve yourself. You need to message the hosting company. Now, when you message them, they will be the one out to rectify it for you from their end. Okay. Now, you can try I've used Namecheap, and I think their service is okay. But if you're in Nigeria, and you want to pay in Naira, you want to use Naira, you can even do transfer, Paystack, you can pay to Paystack, you can use TrueHost. I'm using TrueHost too for some websites, and I think they are okay. I'm still using them, and when I message them, they reply TrueHost, and it's very cheap. I think with 30k, before 15k, we still host. But now I think it has increased a little. Their .com.ng now is 6,100. Before it was 2,100. So when everything increased in Nigeria now, it has also gone up. So you can also try TrueHost, especially if you are just starting. And when you host with a company, you can also transfer to another company. Do you get it? When you're hosting with a company, you can still transfer to another company. When you feel like, no, I need to transfer to this company. But for the purpose of this class, all of us, we have a website, and we'll be hosting for free. We have free hosting. For now, we'll be hosting for free. After the class, you can now go and pay for your own domain and all that. And the company we'll be hosting with is Infinity Free. I don't know if I put it in the material. Infinityfree.com. I'll send it to the group. You will open an account with infinityfree.com. Infinityfree.com. So we have some companies that allow us to host for free first. So when you like their service now, you can now go ahead and pay. So let me share with us. That will be the assignment we'll be doing today is creating an account with Infinity Free. Let me share my screen. Infinityfree.com. It's a free website hosting. So this one now is like you are not yet good in designing websites, but you want to host your website. Like you want to practice, do everything. You can actually host locally too. Exam server and all that, but that will be stressful. For the purpose of this class now, we'll be doing everything live. Because I'll be giving you assignments. And when I give you assignment, you'll be sending the link. If you check the materials I send, there's always assignment after everything. So now we'll be hosting with infinityfree.com. It's a company that allows us to host. Then there's a service we call bundle service. Normally you have to buy domain from one company, hosting from another company, that you connect them together through DNS. But that one will sometimes it gives problem and all that. So there's a service we call bundle service. This one allows us to host with one company and buy domain from them directly. So you don't need to do all the value. So you register with Infinity Free. Just click register. For me now I can just click login because I already have account. Or you click register. So you need your email. When you register, you click register. They'll send you a link to your email. You go to your email to activate, to accept it, to verify your account. Just normal registration. Your email, your password, confirm password. Then make sure you mark this recaptcha, this Google stuff that you are not a robot. When you mark it, they'll send you a link to your email. Then from there now we continue. Okay, let's ask some questions before I now switch. Any question based on what the installation I've made? Any question?
The write-up is very small, sir. Can you zoom it if possible, please?
Okay, sorry. Look at it. No, it's something you even visit.
Okay.
You will have to visit. Like it's a normally as we are going on now, you need to be with your system. Maybe next class.
Yes,
Like,
sir. I want-
and if you're not with your system, if you want to use phone, then as I'm doing it here, you'll be doing it. In fact, maybe one of us will even share screen. So it's not like I'll be doing it here, you just be listening. It is practical. It's something you have to do. Like you'll be doing it as we are doing it. So this one now, today now, it's not really practical intensive like that. But when we move on now, when we start building the website, it's something you have to be doing. Like you need to do it. The way I'm doing it, you'll be doing your own. So you are getting the knowledge. Like you have to do it. Do you understand now? So when I'll give assignment, let's say I create a website, I do something, design the page, you also have to go and design it. And if it's okay, the assignment is you need to create a website where people can apply for job. Then you need to go and design it. You need to create a website where people can track their their goods. Like all these shipping websites, all these cargo websites. So you need to do it. I'll just tell you what to do, Then I'll now later tell you to do a website. I won't tell you what to do. I'll just tell you that okay, I'm your client. I need a website for my school. I'll just send you a logo, tell you what to do, what I need. So you do it for me. Then when you share your own, everybody will check and say, okay, the website is fine. Another person will comment, will correct, and all that. You get it now. So it won't be like I really want to be doing it from here. Do you understand? So any question now?
Alright.
Any question? Are we together?
No, sir.
Okay. Any question? Is there any question? I'm using free Google Meet, so they're telling me that the meeting will soon end. Okay, so what we do now is if I continue, if I just log into the account I already created before, everybody will be confused. So I won't log into the account I already created. That's why I'm giving you this as an assignment now. Then anybody that doesn't, okay, let me check. Okay, anyone that's not here now can still even meet up next class. So what we do now is this Infinity Free, I'll send the link to the group. You will register. All you need, you can continue with Google or you create an account. Know your password. One of the challenges I used to have it. People come here and okay, let's continue, and people say, oh, I forget my password. If you forget your password, time will go. So what you do now is take your time before we meet on Wednesday, create an account. Make sure you have accounts. Like immediately I just come, you just log into your Infinity Free. So that when I just come to, I will log in, then I'll show you what to do. Just create this account. They will tell you, you verify it and all of that, You can just do that one. The next class we meet is to fire on to the practical. Do we get it now? So what I will
Yes,
do,
sir. Thank you very much.
I will save this video now. Then let me see if I can edit it, work on something. Then I will now maybe I will upload it. Maybe I don't know. Okay, I'll just try a way to upload this on either Google Drive or YouTube. I can upload it on YouTube and make it unlisted. Unlisted on YouTube means people that has the link will only be the people that can watch it. So I will share the link to the group so anybody that wants to watch so that they can meet up. Because as from next class, anybody that joins late will be confused. We would have done technical. So that's when we post our website. That's when we explain WordPress, install it, then start building website. It's actually very, very easy, very, very simple. Most people doing this stuff, they don't even have any technology knowledge. In fact, you don't even need to be a technologist. You don't even need to be into tech before you design a website. So it's actually very easy. So next time we meet now will be this. In fact, I think the first time we meet, we even design a website. Even from Wednesday, we already design a website. Then from there, now each of us, if you're into video editing, you're into marketing, you're into real estate, you'll already be thinking of what to design for yourself, or maybe you want to design for your friend or somebody. So that because you don't have something you want to do for somebody or for yourself, you will just be as if it's not making sense. But you need to have like, okay, I want to design a portfolio for myself. I want to design for the company I'm working with. I just want to design for my church or something. So you need to think out of the box. Then you see, it will be very smooth and very interesting. Okay, so any other question before we close today? Normally it should be 8 to 10. But I think they told me the meeting is going on. Then I discovered that most of the things we need to know, we should know it now. So the next time we meet, we know today with just the introduction and some explanations. The next class we can go deep into the matter. So any question now before the meeting we end? The meeting says few minutes more. Any question now?
All right. Thank you, sir. My question is that which app will we use for the next meeting?
App like
software. Software.
The only thing you need is Chrome. It's a browser. Just Chrome.
All right.
Either Chrome or Microsoft
Yes,
Edge,
sir.
Firefox, any browser you have.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Everything about the website is online now. Like it's online. You just open your browser. That's all.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Right. Okay. Any other?
I really enjoyed it, sir.
Thank you. All right. Any other person?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for the class, sir. Understand everything. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. All right. So.
Thank you very
sir.
much.
All right, sir. All
Thank you
right.
very
Thank you so
much.
much.
All right.
Gracias.
Like someone wants to ask question, right?
No, I don't want that.
All right. All right. Sorry, it's like in Malawi. It's 9 p.m. right? Yes, I checked. It's 9 p.m. Sorry about that.
Now it's 2 minutes to the hour of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. So you are 1 hour ahead of us. Sorry for that. It's all right. Thank you. All right. Is that all? Can we call it a day? Or is there any question? Hello. Can you come again? All right. So let's discuss every other thing in the group. If there's any question that comes to mind, you can post it on the platform so that the meeting will not just end like that while we are still discussing. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. So next class will be more interesting and it's more technical, as I said. So I will upload this video tomorrow. So maybe Google Drive or anywhere. Then share the link on the platform. Sorry.
All right. Thank you very
All right,
much.
sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
All right.